Outsourcing is when a business transfers some of their activities partially to another third-party organisation. For example, Sky Digital outsource their customer service, so they have like call centres that are run by another organisation branded as Sky, but Sky actually don't organise them, run them, hire them. They just pay a fee for that other company to run it on their behalf. What you need to know, you wouldn't be asked a valuation on the outsourcing, but you do need to know benefits and drawbacks, and why businesses decide to source out to another party. One of the key reasons could be they don't have the capacity within to do it. So by outsourcing to another, whether it's part of their manufacturing, part of, for example, customer service, it can then save resources and reduce risk for them. Secondly, they may not have the expertise in that one particular area. So they allow a business that is expertise in it to run that and then be more efficient in that sense. And then the business itself focuses on other areas. Quality could then be better too, because that other organisation is maybe specialised in it. They're able to run it better than you were. Cost, it could lower your cost down because you're not having to put in that investment. If you're outsourcing to maybe a company that, customer service or things from overseas, then it can be cheaper than doing that yourself here. So that's some of the key reasons for it. It gives flexibility, maybe faster work and things as well for the business. Now, there are benefits to it. There are issues with it. What's the benefits of it? Well, you may be able to meet demand more quickly because you've outsourced to another party for certain parts of your manufacturing, your customer service, that. And that means you're able to meet consumer demands easier. Your reputation, that should improve, because rather than you running everything yourself, you can then focus on areas that you need to, and that means then less chance of customers leaving, customer loyalty and things, competitive edge in the market. They may be more specialised in that particular area that you've asked them to outsource or got them involved in, that other organisation. So your quality could then be better, greater efficiency, and that maybe more product innovation. It might save you money in that too. Now, the other big thing is that you're not spreading yourself too thin and becoming very less competent because you're running so many parts of the business that you're just focusing on areas that you are very, very good at, and then you hire or outsource another party to do part of your business for you. Sorry. So that's a key thing. Now, it can save money then too, because you're not having to put in the resources in that yourself to build this. You're getting someone else to just run it, and they've already maybe been very good at it. However, there are issues. Probably the biggest issue with this is quality. The quality of service, you don't have the control of it anymore. For example, customer service helplines and things, if you outsource them. So if someone has a bad experience, it might be anything to do with you, but it's associated with you. They don't know that you've outsourced it. So customer satisfaction, your reputation, their loyalty towards you could fall. Excessive outsourcing, if you do it quite often and quite to a large amount, it could affect how good you are at the business. You could fall behind. You might be putting as much into your core as you should be, the current market research and things. And if you're outsourcing, for example, manufacturing, or I think in the example Stop Insurance outsourced the canteen facilities and things, then you mightn't be as innovative as you once were. Probably the quality for me is one of the key drawbacks, and the other big drawback is the cost. You have to pay this outsourcer and they want to make a profit. So by you subcontracting them to run part of your business or do part of this for you, rather than doing it in-house, it could be a higher price than doing it yourself, which is obviously a big issue for the business. If customers, for example, are price sensitive and your costs are now higher and you're having to cover those higher costs, you might be able to increase the price. Or if you have to increase the price to cover these higher costs, then it could damage repeat customers, because people might think it's worth the money coming to you anymore. The other thing is, obviously, if costs are going up, then it could impact your profits. Profits could impact how much money you have to reinvest, how much dividends maybe you can pay out to your shareholders, and obviously the impact there as well. So that's really outsourcing summed up. It would be a 4 to a 10 marker maximum coming through.